All right, Shalom. This will just be a part 2, continuing on. All right, where I left off at. As you can see, Satan tried to come at Jake heavy, destroying my sword. I got to put it back together. Got to fix her up. But continuing on where I left off in my last video, all right, you can only imagine how hot Yahweh Shem Yahushai was then. All right, and that's crazy. And in the ancient world, man. So how much more now? This is Exodus chapter 32, verse 8. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Indians. This is what our forefathers did then. Seeing the great majesty, the wondrous works of Yahweh Shem Yahushai that was recorded and speaked about amongst all nations. All nations know who we are, but we don't know who we are as a whole. But the election have obtained it. It says, they have made them a molten calf and have worshipped it and have sacrificed thereunto and said, these be thy gods, O Israel. Wow. Because why? They didn't have, that was exercising patience then. The Lord made that example then. Because what? He was up there 40 days and 40 nights. All right? He was up there. Yahweh Shem Yahushai was supping with him, writing down the law, statutes, commandments so that we can be a sacred people. Holy unto himself, sanctified. Okay? All right? The governors over the planet Earth. And then we went the fuck off, man. We went off back then. So how much more now? That's why the scripture saying 2 Kings the 17th chapter, man. Till this day, our people don't keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. To this day. Okay? It says, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, these be thy gods, O Israel. So here it is. They done made some shit and told Israel, all right, to worship. That's why the Most High cast us off, man. Which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. So that's heartbreaking. They couldn't wait on Yahweh Shem Yahushai that they actually made a molten calf, all right, of gold, and said, this be our gods, O Israel, that have brought us out of the land of Egypt. That's going to show you the carnal mind state of our people. Till this day, they carnally minded. And that's why Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is ruling over us, man. Because he know how to get you niggas, man. All he got to do is give you a Benz and a deal and a good high-paying job. All right? All he got to do is give you women a 401k and a Section 8. All he got to do is give your badass little niggas, all right, these Negro, Latino, Native American Indians. All he got to do is give you some abominable foods with pork in it, man. All right? That's all he got to do. He already done searched the scriptures. He have done a diligent search. The scriptures say he was wiser than Daniel, man. So he know how to rule over us. That's how we got to the bottom. So that's why the Lord cast us off, man. You wanted to worship a molten calf over the powers that have split the Red Sea. That's why he cast us off right there. That's another example. And said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai said unto Moses, I have seen this people, and behold, it is a stiff-necked people. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai had looked on the inward parts of us and was like, damn, these people stiff-necked is a motherfucker, man. Here it is, I done delivered you. Here it is, I done raised up Moses, okay, who could have been a second in command out there in Egypt. But what? He chose to suffer with us. And here it is, you still ain't got no patience, man. Verse 10, now therefore let me alone that my wrath may wax hot against them. So that's the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He said wax hot. Scripture say he's a consuming fire. Do you know it's a light thing for Yahweh Shem Yahushai to consume you, man? And said, now therefore, Exodus 32 verse 10, now therefore let me alone that my wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them. There it is. And I will make of thee a great nation. So the Most High was ready to start over and start from Moses then. That's like you having a son. All right? You having a son. You watching your son grow up. All right? Okay, you driving, come pick him up from school. He running from the school. There's some guys chasing him with guns and shit. All right, they could barely catch him because these niggas sagging their pants and shit. But nonetheless, you been in a corner. Throw your son in the car. All right, son, I delivered you. You know what not. All right, here it is. I'm on my way to come get you from school, but I delivered you out of the hand of those who was getting ready to slay you, right? You get in a con shit, you take your son to the house and shit, all right? And then the next day, all right, or later on that night, okay, he out there hanging with the niggas. He out there hanging with the niggas who was getting ready to kill him, man. You don't think you wouldn't be hot? You wouldn't be angry? You wouldn't be furious? So how much more Yahweh Shem Yahushai, who likened us into a comely and delicate woman, man? He delivered us out of the hand of Pharaoh Egypt, man, king of Egypt. And in that same time of him delivering us, him making laws, him giving the laws, statutes, commandments to Moses, all right? We down there going to fuck off, man. Losing patience. That's why the Lord was so righteous in making us wander in the wilderness for 40 years, man. Walking. That's why the scripture say all things are written for a time, were written for our learning. We're in the wilderness going back and forth, man. We supposed to be the most highest chosen people on the earth. Special people, chosen, elect, peculiar, precious, promising, man, faithful. Come on, man. He's righteous in casting us afar off. But yet a remnant shall return. Verse 10, now therefore let me alone that my wrath may wax hot against them. My wrath may wax hot against, hey, the Lord want me to read that again. Salakia. My wrath may wax hot against them, and that I may consume them. And I will make of thee a great nation. And Moses besought Yahweh Shem Yahushai his power and said, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, why doth thy wrath wax hot against thy people? Because the scriptures say Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the beginning and the ending. So he already know what he wanted to do. But this was written for our learning, man. This was written down so we can know what not to do, so we don't get consumed by the consuming fire himself, the jealous power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Deuteronomy 4:24, man. It says, and I will make of thee a great nation. And Moses besought the Lord his power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and said, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, why doth thy wrath wax hot against thy people, which thou hast brought forth out of the land of Egypt with great power? So with great power he did this. And with a mighty hand. So this is Moses pleading for us to the Most High. Verse 12. Wherefore should the Egyptians speak and say, for mischief did he bring them out, to slay them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth. So he questioning the Most High. He telling him, like, look, Father, Abba, why you like? But we know that was written for our learning. But he like, yo, Papa, calm down. Don't do it to him. That's easy. That's nothing. Finish thy purpose. Do your will. You know. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he wrote that down. He had that inscribed in the scriptures that he wanted to start with Moses then. So how much more now? All right. It says, so Moses said this to the Most High. He said, turn from thy wrath and repent of this evil against thy people. So he told the Most High to repent. Moses told the Most High to repent, man. Okay? You know how up in the spirit you had to be able to be supping with Yahweh Shem Yahushai like that, man? You think the Lord just forgot about that, man? Man. Verse 13, remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants. So he had to bring it to remembrance to the Most High. Like, remember how delicate and beautiful thy people is, man. Remember the faith that our forefather Abraham kept when he was getting ready to slay Isaac, man. For thy sake, for thy name's sake. Remember the faith of Noah preparing the ark to the saving of his house, saving of his house, seeing the whole world utterly consumed by water, man. Remember us, man. Remember us. Remember the elect. Remember the small remnant that shall spring forth out of them and cleave unto thee by thy word. Remember this, Father. So he pleaded with the Most High, right? It says, to whom thou swearest by thy own self and saidest unto them. So now Moses is bringing back to account to the Most High the swear that he made. All right, the oath that he made to our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, and that's recorded in the book of Genesis, the 12th chapter, and the 15th chapter, and the 48th chapter, because it's in this KJV 1611. All right, it's right here. And I already know that's going to go into, I will multiply thy seed as the stars in the heavens. So that's why this is happening, man. Okay? Here it is, man. That's the spirit. He finna say it. I will multiply your seed. I didn't even know that. All right? He said, remember Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, thy servants, to whom thou swearest by thy own self, and saidest unto them, I will multiply your seed as the stars of heaven, and all this land will I give, that I have spoken of, will I give unto your seed, and they shall inherit it forever. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai repented of this evil, of the evil which he hath thought to do unto his people. Hey, man, so the Lord had to repent from the evil he was going to do on us. Hey, do not the scripture say in Job, the 4th chapter, remember, brethren, who perished innocent? Do not the scripture say in Deuteronomy, the 32nd chapter, see, now I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. A man's goings are the way of the Lord. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. The power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord. Do not you people really understand the whole conclusion of the matter? All right? Or to the extent of Yahweh Shem Yahushai control all things, man. All right? Make a part 2. I mean part 3. Slop. Part 3. The spirit taking off.